Now, chemical exfoliation is a new buzz of the town, and I'm here to simplify everything that you need to know about chemical exfoliation. In this video, I am going to solve all your queries, your questions, the question you might have, the do's, the don'ts, the what, the whys, everything about chemical exfoliation would be in this video. So watch till the end if you want to know everything about chemical exfoliation. Hey guys, so this is Maitrayee Halder, and if you are seeing this face for the very first time, then welcome. I make haul videos, skincare videos, like informative videos which can help you guys. I also make some recipe videos. I'm really into cooking, and also random videos. Any video that you guys might suggest, I will surely do it. If you like my content, then do consider subscribing and hitting on that bell notification, as you will get notified every time I upload. Disclaimer, this video is pretty lengthy. I would highly suggest you guys to watch through it because it has some information that you guys might require. But if you still want to skip to a certain part that you wish to see, I'll include all the necessary time skips so you can go ahead and watch a particular portion that you might like. And also I'll mention that in the bottom box below. So starting off with the basic question, what does exfoliation really means? So exfoliation, as we all know, is the process of removal of dead skin cells from the upper layer of your skin to promote new skin cells, and it can be done using chemicals or granular substance like scrubs or even exfoliating tool. Now, why do we need exfoliation? We have our cleansing routine, our toning routine, our moisturizing routine. Why do we require exfoliation as an added bonus? Our skin is the largest organ of our body, and it has its renewal process. Every 30 days it renews its cells by shedding off dead skin cells. Now this whole process can be slowed down by two of the major important factors, that is aging and sun damage. Sometimes our skin doesn't really do a great job in shedding all those skin cells, resulting in dry and flaky patches or even clogged pores. So this is where exfoliation comes and helps this whole process. Now exfoliation effectively removes your dead skin cells, unclogs your pores, and also speeds up the cell renewal process. Now we all know there are two types of exfoliation. First of all is a physical exfoliation, and the second is chemical exfoliation. Now physical exfoliation is anything that you physically put on your face, like a granular scrub or exfoliating tool that you manually scrub off those dead skin cells. And chemical exfoliants, on the other hand, use acids to exfoliate the skin. Now in this video I am going to focus everything about chemical exfoliation, because physical exfoliation I think majority of you guys might know about. That is the most popular form of exfoliation that is available in the market. Chemical exfoliation is kind of relatively new, and everybody is getting into this amazing world of chemical exfoliation. And if you are an Indian and you are a 90s kid or even a 2000s kid, you might have seen the ad of Everyouth where they tell you cleanse, tone, scrub and moisturize. So that is how the whole scrubbing routine has been incorporated in Indian skincare routine. So why people are switching from physical exfoliant to chemical exfoliant? Now physical exfoliants tend to be a little harsher on the skin, and that in turn creates this micro tears in your skin which do more harm than good. So chemical exfoliant as an alternative is great, as it is great for sensitive skin people and it doesn't create any micro tears, has all the benefits of removal of dead skin cells and everything, and it also has some amazing additional properties which physical exfoliants cannot have. Now what is chemical exfoliation, you might ask? Chemical exfoliation use enzymes from mainly hydroxy acid or retinoic acids for smoothing the texture of your skin, removal of the dead skin cells, making your skin soft, and also underlying causes such as uneven skin tone and pigmentation or hyperpigmentation, and even acne scars. Now coming on to hydroxy acid, there are three different types of hydroxy acid that are most popular, and that are HAs, BHAs and PHAs. HAs are alpha hydroxy acids. These are water soluble acids, and these acids are mostly derived from sugary fruits. Coming on to the three most commonly found HAs, which are glycolic acid, lactic acid, and the most underrated, mandelic acid. Now coming on to glycolic acid, it is derived from sugar canes. It has a smaller molecular structure which helps this acid to penetrate much easier than other forms of AHAs. Now as its molecular size is pretty small, it tend to be great for normal or combination or oily skin people, but for extremely dry skin people or extremely sensitive skin people, glycolic acid might be irritant for your skin. Now a great tip about glycolic acid, it is the fact that it can be neutralized by water. So if any of the product that has glycolic acid is being irritant to your skin, you can splash some water to your face and the whole irritation will be just completely neutralized. Now coming on to lactic acid, as the name suggests, it's found in dairy products such as curd, and milk and curd has been used since ages. Especially curd, dahi or yogurt is a great upton like ingredient, not because of the probiotic properties that is for your gut health, but for the lactic acid property. Now do keep in mind, curd do contain lactic acid, but these acids are not stabilized, hence the commercially made or the lab made lactic acid must be more stable and be much more like visible result kind of a product than your traditional milk and curd. It is also extremely hydrating for your skin. It retains moisture, it retains water, so it's amazing for dry skin people. It has a slightly larger molecular structure than glycolic acid, so it's great for sensitive skin people as it would be less irritant. Now lastly, mandelic acid. Mandelic acid is the most underrated acid but my favorite acid. Mandelic acid is derived from almond, and mandelic acid has the most largest molecular size than glycolic and lactic, so it is best suited for sensitive skin people. It also has a similar property of lactic acid, that is the hydrating and water retention properties. Also additional property of mandelic acid, as compared to the lactic acid, it can penetrate a little bit more, just a little bit, which makes mandelic acid truly all skin type AHAs. Now coming on to BHAs or beta hydroxy acid. Now compared to AHAs, which are water soluble, BHAs are oil soluble. BHAs works by going deeper into your skin and drying out the excess oil. Also it does control sebum production and unclogs the pores. It is also beneficial of treating acne and sun damage, and the most common and popular form of BHAs or even chemical exfoliation in general is salicylic acid. Now if you are a teenager or if you were a teenager who suffered from acne or suffering from acne, then you might have come across salicylic acid and you might have used some of the products which contain salicylic acid. Salicylic acid can be naturally found in willow bark trees which contains salicin, but most commonly salicylic acid are produced in labs, and as we all know, the trend of rounding up your aspirin or Desprin and then putting onto your acne kind of a trend that has been going viral in the YouTube, because aspirin or Desprin contains salicylic acid. That is why it was a huge hack or huge miracle ingredient in the acne fighting journey. Now salicylic acid has all these amazing properties of BHAs, like removing all the excess oil, controlling sebum production, unclogging the pores, and like pulling out that keratin plug. Salicylic acid tend to dry out your skin a little bit if you use it too much. So if you are from a drier side of the spectrum, then do use salicylic acid in a right amount and not overdo it. Additionally, it also helps to calm down the redness and inflammation. Because of its properties, salicylic acid can be a great spot treatment, which makes the whole hype of drying solution which you have from Mario Badescu holy grail product of some people, because the white part contains salicylic acid and it is an effective spot treatment as it directly hits to your target area and dries out all the gunk and all the sebum from it. Now coming on to the last hydroxy acid, and that is the polyhydroxy acid or PHAs. Now PHAs are being recently introduced in skincare. It has existed way before, but now people are getting to know more about PHAs as more and more brands are incorporating PHAs in their skincare. Just to brief you guys, PHAs are polyhydroxy acid. So poly means many and HA is hydroxy acid. So many hydroxy acid combined together forms this category of PHA. Now PHAs are similar to AHAs, or some might call it a better version of AHAs, because the most significant benefit of PHA is that the molecular structure that I have mentioned is greater in PHAs, which makes it great for sensitive skin people. And PHAs in general are meant to the more sensitive skin genre, like if you have rosacea or eczema, or even like sensitive skin like mine, can really benefit from PHA. Like the name suggests, there are many PHAs available in the market. I didn't want to confuse you guys with the name, so I will list some of the famous PHAs which can help you guys to sort out your ingredient list seeing game. Now that was all the hydroxy acid. Now coming on to the retinoic acid. Now retinoic acid is a form of acid exfoliation or chemical exfoliation, but works in a different way. It's a medically derived form of vitamin A. It is great for soothing sun damage. It also minimizes the signs of aging, and it's surprisingly really beneficial for treating acne. Now the most common form of retinoic acid is retinol, which you guys might be familiar with. Now retinol is the only ingredient that has been proven to not only prevent but actually reverse the signs of aging. So it's a great additive in your anti-aging game. Retinol also boosts collagen production, which is great because collagen production tends to slow down as you age. It also plumps your skin. It also helps with the fine lines and wrinkles, or even the crow's feet that I have around my eye has been treating greatly by using retinol. Additionally, it also helps in skin texture, and it also helps in evening out your skin tone, hyperpigmentation, and all of that jazz. As all acid might be, retinoic acid or retinol can be slightly drying and can be more to sensitizing your skin if you use it too much, so use it sparsely. Now that you know all about the different forms of the acid that you can get currently in the market, the next question that might come is how I should incorporate it. So if you are just starting off with your acid exfoliation or a chemical exfoliation, then the most important tip would be to do patch tests. Like I do patch tests for every skincare, especially these acids which are so potent for your skin. You need to do a patch test before even using it. The second point is to use it sparsely and to gradually build the potency. So start off with like a milder potency such as less than 1%, and then you can gradually go up to 2, 3, and so on and so forth. And the last and the most important thing is to use an SPF. If you are chemically exfoliating your skin, or you are thinking to chemically exfoliate your skin, SPF is a must. Now these acids and these chemicals tend to sensitize your skin too much, and it is more prone to sun damage than if you do not do chemical exfoliation at all. So if you don't apply an SPF, it would do much harm than any good. So SPF every day, any day. So how often should you chemically exfoliate? Now exfoliation in general tends to be a gradual effect. You need to start off like once a week, and then you can gradually go up to like daily if it's in a milder concentrate. For beginners, I would really suggest you guys to first start off like once a week or once every 2 weeks, and then you can gradually go up to 1 or 2 or even 3 times in the week. If you are an intermediate, then gradually build up on that concentration. Then your skin might easily take up everyday acid exfoliant in a milder concentrate. So for example, something like a exfoliation peel which you leave on and then wash off, like a high potency one, you should not apply it more than once or twice a week. And something gentler like an acid exfoliant toner, which you can use it every day of the week. So when and how should you exfoliate? So exfoliation in general is a personal preference, and you need to know what your skin needs that day, then exfoliate or do anything with your skin. So first listen to your skin, then do anything. And please do not ever exfoliate, either be a physical or a chemical, on open wounds, especially if you have a cut or bruise or open wounds or even active acne. Do not ever do it. Skip exfoliation that day. Your skin will help you, your skin will thank you, and if you do put on that harsh treatment on your skin, skin will get back at you by producing even more bad than good. Now that was everything good with acid exfoliation. Now, is there any side effects? Yes, with every other product there are side effects. That is the nature of any product to be in general. Now acid exfoliant mainly have 2 side effects. First of all is purging. Now purging can be sometimes confused with breaking out. To explain purging in a brief, so purging is this like throwing out all of that gunk. So when you are using acid exfoliant, it goes deep into your skin where the gunk and the dirt or everything bad is sitting beneath your skin. It goes there, it pushes out all the sebum, all the gunk, all the oil, and that can sometimes lead to purging. So treat it kind of this toxin removal process from your skin. And purging can last from like 2 days to even 2 weeks or 3 weeks sometimes. But if it continues that 3-week or 4-week mark, then you are breaking out and you are reactive to that product. So don't ever use that product, and you can go on and look upon the other alternatives. The next most common side effect is sensitizing. Now when you are using acids, your skin is shedding away all the dead skin cells and your new skin is shining through, and that skin is like a baby skin, and it can be sometimes sensitive when it's exposed to the environment. If you are someone who is using acid exfoliant on a daily basis, this might be a common phenomena, and for that you need like recovery products such as a calming product or a product that might reduce the redness or inflammation or even reduce the temperature of your skin. Now for that I will highly suggest these 3 products. Now the first one being the Rich Moist Soothing Serum by Klairs. It's an amazing serum, bang for your buck. It lowers down the temperature of your skin. It helps to soothe the irritated skin and calm the redness. It's available in Amazon and Nykaa. The next product is Craves Beauty Great Barrier Relief, and the third most affordable being Tamanu Oil. Now Tamanu Oil is one of the ingredients in the Great Barrier Relief, and Tamanu oils can be easily found in India. I will mention some of the Tamanu oil that I can find, and it can surely help you with the side effect. So how do you care after you are done with this whole chemical exfoliation journey? Now aftercare is really important for you to protect the newly shown up skin that your acid exfoliation has aided to shine through. So you need to form a protective barrier. For that you can use any moisturizer which first of all will suit your skin, and second of all which will not irritate your skin. Look for ingredients like ceramides and hyaluronic acids and vitamin E or niacinamide in your moisturizers, which will in turn help with restoring the barrier of your skin. The next most important step of the aftercare is using actives. Now actives such as vitamin C, niacinamide, which are amazing for giving back the nutrients that your skin has lost. And actives in general are food for your skin. So the better food you feed your skin, the better your skin will be. Also, hydration is a key. If you are from a drier side of spectrum, use like an hyaluronic acid serum for you to add all the moisture back to your skin, which it has lost a little bit during the chemical exfoliation journey. And again, I will mention SPF. This is the most important aftercare that you need to do if you are using chemical exfoliant or if not. So in what forms of this acid that you can get currently in the market? Now in any skincare category, you can find an acid alternative, be it the least potent like face washes, toners, to higher potency skincare like serums and an actual mask, or even those cellulose scrubs that gives you this feeling of physically removing your dead skin cells by help of cellulose, which like clump up on your skin and gives you this feeling of dead skin cells shedding down. Now for me, generally I tend to skip on serums and moisturizer to be a form of acid exfoliant. First of all, for serums I tend to use serums as a food for the skin, and I don't need to put any acid exfoliant in my skin because I use other forms of acids such as ascorbic acid, kojic acid, some of actives like that to give all the nutrients back to my skin. And also I tend to skip on moisturizer. That is kind of a barrier which protects your skin from the outside environment, and I want my moisturizer to be simple and plain and just to do one single function, and that is moisturize and create a barrier. So that was so much sciencey stuff regarding acids and what to use, what not to use. Coming on to the fun part, my recommendation. So I will recommend products that you can get easily in Indian market as well as international products, and I will go by each skincare category. So first off, coming on to face washes, my Indian picks will be the Kaya Salicylic Acid face wash. It has BHA or salicylic acid, which is great for acne prone people. It is a gel based kind of a cleanser which works well for all skin types. The second face wash that I really want to recommend is my favorite from when I was a teenager. That is a Plum's green tea face wash. It's an amazing face wash. I think it contains AHA or BHAs, and it is a great like everyday gel kind of a cleanser. And the last Indian recommendation would be this face wash. This is the Requel AHA BHA face wash. It contains both AHAs and BHAs which gently exfoliate your skin, and it's a great watery and gel based and has quite a similar consistency and smell like Clean and Clear. Now coming on to my international picks, Ordinary Squalene Cleanser is one of my favorites and I really like it. Second one being Paula's Choice, like pore minimizing, like the face wash that comes in this light blue kind of a variant, and I really like it. It unclogs your pores and gentler enough for everyday usage. Now coming on to toners, which is one of my favorite forms of acid exfoliant. Now for Indian pick, I have my favorite Kaya Purifying Toner, which contains mandelic acid. Amazing toner, great for acne and sensitive skin. Highly recommend this. The next toner being the TVAKH 5% vitamin C water. Now it does contain glycolic and salicylic acid. That is why I'm recommending this product. It's great enough for using it every day because it contains less than 1% of glycolic and salicylic, which makes it a great beginner friendly product. I am doing a giveaway of this product, so if you want to enter it, watch this video right here to participate. Also the plum green tea toner, I like that range so much during my teenage years and I can highly suggest that toner. It's an amazing toner which won't sensitize your skin and it's a great calming kind of a toner. Now for my international pick, these are potent and I would not suggest beginners to try it. Now the first one being the glycolic acid, like 7% glycolic acid toner or solution from Ordinary. My god, that's amazing but highly potent. The next one is Paula's Choice 2% BHA. That product is so expensive but yet so powerful. You can check many reviews in the internet and it has done wonders for my skin. And the last recommendation being Safe Beauty Cellular. It contains glycolic acid, also has a pH of around 3.5 or 4, and it's an amazing acid exfoliant gentler for the most sensitive skin. Now coming on to treatment, which I am not a big fan of, but I do include them in some days. Now for Indian pick, I have my favorite Kaya Comedone Control Serum. Now this serum is a watery serum and it absorbs pretty quickly. It controls comedone, which is the culprit for your blackheads and whiteheads. The next products being the Sugandha BHA serum had great reviews, so I'm including those in my suggestions because I think majority of the people who have tried it liked it, so I thought of including that in my recommendation list. Now the next treatment is the Dot & Key Retinol Time Reverse Retinol Serum. I am going to post a review about this, so stay tuned. It's an amazing serum, lightweight serum. It contains retinol, so it would help you with the acid exfoliation game and also your anti-aging game. Now coming on to the international pick, I have not tried many. Once I try it, I really like the Pixie one, Overnight Glow Serum. Now coming on to masks, which are the most potent variant of acid exfoliation or chemical exfoliation. My favorite Indian pick being the Dot & Key AHA BHA peel. It has like 10% AHAs if I'm not wrong or 2% BHAs, intermediate level acid exfoliant peel, and I really like it. Next one being the Dr. Sheth Daily Gentle Peel or something like that. I have tried it I think 2 or 3 months back. I really did like it. It didn't sensitize my skin that much. Now for the international picks, these are the most potent ones that I have ever used, so don't use it if you are not a pro or an intermediate level acid exfoliant. First one being the Ordinary 30% AHA and 2% BHA. My god, that is an amazing serum if you know how to use. And then if you are on a higher side of the budget, then you can really check the Drunk Elephant one, which has like 25% AHAs and 2% BHAs. It is the TLC Sukari Baby Peel, plus the Drunk Elephant packaging is amazing. Now if you are going to switch to chemical exfoliant but you miss that physical exfoliant feel, I have some of the Cellular scrub recommendation. Now these scrubs doesn't create any micro tears like physical exfoliant does, but these scrubs gives you this feeling of you are manually removing all the dead skin cells by removing all the lumps that the cellulose form. So I have 3 recommendations which are not exactly Indian brands but are easily available in India. First one being my favorite, the Innisfree Wine Peeling Jelly Softener, amazing product. Second one is I guess this one, which currently I store my hand wash in, but this used to be the Face Shop Papaya Peeling Solution or something like that. Same cellulose based scrub. Secret Key Lemon Peel or Lemon Peeling Gel, amazing product. All of them are easily available in India. Now the last form of acid exfoliants are spot correctors. Now my Indian pick being the Kaya, the purifying spot treatment or something like that. Highly suggested, affordable, and it would work wonders. It would dry up your pimples and also helps with the scarring. And for the international pick, my favorite, and I think most of you guys' favorite too, Mario Badescu, the drying lotion. It has salicylic acid, the white part is salicylic acid, holy grail product for me. So now that you know everything about chemical exfoliation, I will quickly mention some do's and don'ts. Now the couple of do's would be, first of all, learn about your skin, what your skin needs, what your skin type is, and then research upon the products that your skin might be favorable of, and nobody knows your skin better than you. Start with a milder concentrate and then work your way to a higher concentrate. You need to gradually train your skin to be familiar with this whole acid exfoliation journey. The next two would be to create a barrier. Now you have put your skin through so much and you need to give something back to your skin, so adding actives and creating a barrier really helps out in your acid exfoliation game. And lastly, SPF. You need to apply SPF. If you are doing chemical exfoliation, your skin tends to be more prone to photo damage. Highly suggest an SPF. Now, a couple of don'ts that I really want to mention. You never exfoliate on an open wound and active acne. That can be irritating to your skin. Even if your skin is feeling a little bit sensitive, completely skip it. The next don't will be to never layer too much skincare. Now, too much skincare can be bad for you, so don't layer it too much. Use the products that actually work and use it in sufficient quantity, not too much and over the top quantities. Again, I need to mention, do not ever step out without using an SPF. Even if you're indoors or outdoors, always apply SPF. SPF is important. So hey guys, that was my video, and it was a little bit lengthy video, but I really need to make this video for creating this guide so you can easily come and watch this video on certain topics that you might waver or you might forget, and then you can relate to this video, and this video might be a guide for you for to determining what your skin needs and what your skin might need in future. So that was my video explaining everything about acid exfoliation. Let me know if you want an in-depth tutorial of how I use every type of acid exfoliant. If you want that, hit on that comment box below. I will really like to know your suggestion. Hit on that like button if you like the video. If you didn't like any of the suggestion, or if you have any queries, then do comment in the comment box below listing out everything that you need to tell me, and also subscribe to my channel for more such content, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So bye bye and take care.